Hola, Internet amigos. I just wanted to show something. Watch this. This is Melbourne University. Is there any reason why we can't do this on a regular basis, or is it too difficult? Right, children cannot consent to puberty blockers. This guy's he's on the TV. His special project is children and puberty blockers, and he's standing outside the King of Jewish Board Rich Kid Students, Melbourne University, and he's with his QR codes. Now, is there any reason we can't do that at the front of Microsoft or at the front of military bases? Could you imagine a world in which you people appear, if we just keep liking and subscribing, the fairies take over and the pixies and the woodland leprechauns, and suddenly everything's all right? What makes you think the intelligence community is going to be honest about what's going on? What are they going to say? We're a $50 billion a year and we missed all this? And some crazy guy from Australia managed to tell us? It's not looking very good. So is there any reason why you can't do that? Is there any reason why Alex Jones has to sit in that studio all day and never do that, whilst everyone has told us that they have it, everything is sewn up? People are making millions of dollars a year sitting in a studio under cheap Chinese lights telling you that we're all fucked. We're all fucked. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That is the mantra. Buy my dick pills, buy my coffee mugs, buy my swag, buy my merch. Think about it. Think about it. When you leave the internet, you have full control. There's nothing they can do. You change the world, as Mary has been doing, as Dawn, as Jake, as Kevin, as Lee, and others. But this is too difficult. Look, the thing is, you wouldn't have to do this. If I was in the US, not as a tourist, I can't do this as a tourist. And you've seen the laws coming down now. You can't go on a tourist visa or a student visa or even a green card now and protest, basically. Or I don't. Well, they're checking people's social media posts, but that's always been there. I have a new theory about that. Anyway, the tariffs are wonderful. Trump is taking over the world. The tariffs have nothing to do with trade. It's not about trade. It's about Trump is pulled his pants down, got in front of people, and is getting his schwacker, his schlong, and he's slapping Europe, especially around the face, with his schlong. He's embarrassing them on purpose. I was shocked because I thought they would have done the usual quiet behind closed doors deals. But he's come out trolling, and that's why I was shocked. I thought, holy shit, what's going on? Like, they're in shock. I thought, this could get weird. And now they've just all accepted. And you got to understand, America is saying bitches. And they just walked up and slapped her across the face, literally. That's that EU boss, the whore of Babylon, whatever her name is. They are in complete freaking shock. That's been done on purpose. And it's got nothing to do with trade deficit bullshit. Who cares? What are you going to do? Who are you going to pay it back to? The aliens? Who's going to collect? This is about the US is taking over the system, completely taking it over. Wait for the Bank of International Settlements. It's all going to be in America. Everything is going to be drawn into the United States. Anyways, we're still here. We were meant to die on Monday, then we were meant to die on Tuesday, and we were meant to die today. Is it Wednesday today? I can never tell which day we're dying, and the stock market's going to collapse, and it's all over, and World War III with Iran. Iran, are you kidding me? That they're begging Trump not to attack them. Please don't attack us after Soleimani. We have to fire missiles back just to look good to our public. Right? Well, we're all pedophiles and drug addicts, and we're all flying to Switzerland for our big orgy parties while we put on our little turbans and claim to be pious Shia clerics. And they're begging Trump, we're just going to fire some missiles at your base, but they'll all miss. And it's all a fraud. The firing in Syria, where they claim 3 service people were dead, I don't believe a word of it. I don't believe a word of it. What theatre? Why Iran is important to keep the Arab states in line. That's what Iran is for. Iran is a product of Israel. They are giving them the uranium because the threat of the nuclear weapon is not against Israel. It's against Saudi Arabia. That's what it's about. When will you please stop listening to the idiots online telling you you're all going to die? This is why I'm thinking, oh God, I need a break. I can't bear it any longer. And anyway, it's all good. So it's fine. You're here. I guarantee in a week, in a year, everything's fine. Everything is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. The only thing you want is confidence, confidence, confidence. That's it. The land of eternal sunshine, America. There is nothing wrong. Everything is wonderful. In Gaza, things are not so wonderful, as we know. But what do you want me to say? We've been talking about it for years. And apparently the Arab world couldn't get their shit together. And Funnily believe that spending not just millions but billions of dollars on weapons hasn't helped. Do we have a memory? Remember Hezbollah, Hassan Nasrallah? We have 100,000 missiles. We will blow up their ammonia tank farms. Well, where is it all, boys? Now was your chance. They're all dead. What did I say back in 2018 with Israel's secret weapon, the Telpia program? You cannot take on Israel by physical arms. They want you to do that. It's like giving guns to the Indians. And smallpox blankets too, like COVID. That's what it's all about. So, I mean, here we are. But when do these people that have told you you're going to die, and there's tunnels and cities under the pyramids, and what's the next one? Whatever the next bullshit is. When do they suffer financially, at least, if not physically, and go to jail? When? Is it going to keep It's like there's no consequences for these frauds. They just keep going and going. It's like Benny Hinn and all the evangelical preachers with on $50 million a year for the Lord, and they get caught diddling little boys, little girls. They're all closet homosexuals. They're ripping off to the tune of millions. They're flying around in private planes, and apparently they get caught and they just go, I have sinned, and then they get more money, and it's just like it never ends. Anyway, wish I could do that for you, but I can't. Couldn't even do that on tourist visa. You know how I feel, how angry I am when how easy it is to bypass the control mechanism? Wow, how hard. Placard around the neck, head down to a good political place, the next Trump rally, whatever it is, Trump meetings, wherever there's political people, wherever the military are, that's all you have to do. And I'd have something like, Russia has taken over America's critical infrastructure. That's what I'd have on there with a QR code. Lily Galili, the million that changed the Middle East, all the Russians who poured into Israel, all their Soviet-era missile technicians, aircraft engineers, aeronautical engineers, electrical engineers, and now they're all running the Israeli high-tech, and the Israeli high-tech is running the planet. So, I'd say that's a pretty important issue, wouldn't you? Talk soon. We're all alive. Relax.